How long after the loss to Ronda did it kind of settle into you? I mean, was it like right away, or did it kind of take a couple days to think about it?
Oh, no, I mean, it was right away. I'm not sure if you noticed I didn't get up for a minute or two.
Right.
But yeah, I got into the back room, and I don't think a word was spoken for probably 2 hours, between my corner and me. Like, there was no anger, it wasn't aggression, it wasn't anything like that. It was literally just like, I mean, my token F word, probably used like 30 or 40 different ways, so I don't know, it hit me right away. I realized that I had put so much work and time into something that just didn't happen, and again, it just brought up all this stuff of like, deal with life first, and all of this will be there, so. Life had changed so much for me in the last couple years, and that was kind of one of the things that I had to hang on to, was that I had still earned and achieved this position and this opportunity, and like I wanted to be strong and get through it. And then like the strength and all of that, it wasn't what broke me or made me, but it was just like not the right time, and should I have won that fight, I don't even know if I realistically would have been able to stand up to the obligations of a champion at the time, like traveling and doing this and that. I mean, I needed me, my kid needed me, and I feel like it's a blessing in disguise. I now know exactly what it's like to have all that cameras and people following you around, and the stress of what a title fight brings as far as the media requirements. But I also, I don't know, I think I got the pressure. I was the main event. Like, Ronda and I were okay, and I got to learn a lot. So when I come to things like this now, regardless of if this is a title fight or just a regular fight, it's something that I can look at through a different lens, because I've experienced that side of the spectrum. Sorry, I talk with my hands a lot.
Was there a time you were thinking about not fighting, or was it always like, I'll come back eventually, I just have to deal with something?
No, I knew it was an option. I knew it was an option, and everyone would understand. But like, I didn't want to be a product of my circumstances, and I feel like there's a lot of times in my life that wasn't the case, where I let something get to me and end something for me, or I didn't follow through on what I knew was my goal and what I really wanted, because life happened. And it was just like, okay, that was fine before, but now I have a kid watching me. I have my son looking at me, and very recently he's had an example of how to solve problems on a really negative way. And then, now it's like my job to be an example of how to solve problems on a different spectrum. Like, good luck, I hope I'm doing it right, but that's all I have. January, I decided to go to Thailand because I was heavy and I was kind of feeling just crappy, and I needed to do something proactive about how I was feeling. I was hating that I was feeling the way I was feeling, and I could see that, again, my son is watching me feeling the way I'm feeling, and I was like, let's get out of here. Every time I go to Thailand, I train hard, I learn something new, I get inspired, I lose weight, like the culture is happy and the food is clean, and I'm just going to immerse myself in that for a month, and I hope to find it medicine, and I did. I came home and I wanted to keep the ball rolling, and then I came home mid-February, and right after that, I've been waiting for this light bulb to go off to tell me I'm good, and then I saw Misha and Holly fight, and I was like, the show is going on without me too long. Right then, I guess that was the pitchfork in the butt, like telling me to get moving and get started, and immediately I wanted to see if Misha wanted a rematch, and she didn't, so this is what we're doing now.
So